And now Occidental College Professor Heldman joins us now to break it all down for us. And good morning. We want to start with, we're going to start with the tax reform bill. And we want to know, how often do bills pass with so little time for senators to actually read the bill?
Well, this is unusual, but this is an unusually hyper-partisan time. And perhaps what's more troubling is that it's passing with just a majority vote, right? Typically, major legislation passes with a 60-member vote, which means both parties have to be involved. But the Democrats started this. They passed the Affordable Care Act using the Obamacare, using the budget reconciliation process, and as a result, kind of opened the floodgates for that. So the Democrats started it. The Republicans are now taking it up. But yes, hyper-partisan environment, so this is not passing in the usual fashion. And I would argue not in a fashion that's good for the American public, and not even in a fashion that's good for Republicans, given that only about 30% of Americans support this bill.
But how is it going to actually affect Californians?
Well, it'll affect Californians dramatically if the one version of the bill makes it out that means that we can't claim our state taxes. And we're in one of these high tax states, right? So you have Pennsylvania and Connecticut, New York and California who will be hit particularly hard. But also, this bill will affect a lot of Californians. Anyone making less than $75,000 a year will see their taxes go up in the next 10 years. Graduate students are affected by this, elderly people in nursing homes. And nationally, 13 million people will lose their health insurance, including probably about 1 million Californians, although the data on that is still a little fuzzy.
Okay, and now to the other big story, Michael Flynn's guilty plea. What does it really mean that he pled to such a minor charge?
Well, it could mean one of two things. One, that's the actual, the worst thing that he engaged in, but more likely it's one of Mueller's tactics to get him to turn on other folks. And we've seen this with Papadopoulos and now with Flynn, both pleading guilty to one single minor count. So the question is, did Michael Flynn just violate the act that says that we can't, that U.S. citizens cannot negotiate with foreign governments, or does it go to collusion? So you saw Donald Trump saying, look, there's no collusion. He has no idea what is happening with the Mueller investigation, and to be claiming that he does is simply balderdash. We don't know whether or not Michael Flynn had a quid pro quo with Russia about the Russia sanctions. And if that is the case, then it certainly implicates Flynn, but could also implicate higher members in the administration. And if you look at it, there aren't too many layers above Flynn.
Okay, and you know, sources are telling CBS News that Jared Kushner was in the loop with some of what Flynn was doing with Russia. What does that mean for the White House?
Well, so multiple sources are saying he is at least one official who has engaged in asking Michael Flynn to contact the Russians. The question is, who else knew? It is quite possible that Mueller will now turn his focus to Jared Kushner and try to put pressure on him to see if it goes even higher than that. And of course, higher than that would be President Donald Trump.
Okay, we've just got to wait it out.
Pins and needles, who knows?
You never know. All right. Caroline, thank you so much for joining us. We certainly appreciate it.